What's up, aviators? I have got a great challenge for you to start out this week's Jet Talk, get you started on the right foot. So here's your challenge. Put your phone away right now. Okay, turn it off, do whatever, you just put it out of sight, out of mind, put your phone away. Listen to this whole entire Jet Talk, and then when it's done, sometime this week, come and find me. I'm gonna be running around with a bag of candy, and if you want some candy, just come tell me that you had your phone off and what you learned from this Jet Talk. So lock in here because we got a really important topic that we're gonna get into today. Going back to our little diagram about our dispositions, you'll notice that one of them is energy. Down here in the bottom right-hand corner, energy is so important because having the right amount of energy allows you to show up and be your best for your relationships, show up and be your best in your class, show up and be your best in your sports, your activities, whatever you do. Having enough energy helps you show up and be the best that you can be. So we're going to lock in on energy today and see if we can't get you flowing and get more energy going in your life so you really can be the best that we know that you could be. So I've got an analogy that I love to use. And if you think about a power plant, ask yourself, where does the power plant get its energy from? Does the power plant itself have energy? Because we use the power plant for our energy in our homes. But where does the power plant get its energy from? The power plant itself doesn't have the energy. It uses other forms of energy and it converts it to generate the energy that we use. So I want you to think of yourself a little bit like this power plant. You need to generate the energy that you need to go out and be your best. So that's what I want you to focus in here on, is generating the energy. How are you going to generate the energy for you to go out, execute on the small things, and do what you do and do it the best you can do it? Takeoff question number 1 this week locks in on the first aspect of generating great energy, and that's your sleep. Now, I know that some of you are really busy. You've got work, you've got homework, you've got family, you've got activities, you've got friends, you've got so many things that are going on, and usually the thing that we trade in that situation is our sleep. But there are stacks and decades of research supporting the idea that if you don't get enough sleep, you aren't your best. And you can make whatever jokes you want about it. You can deny it all you want. I denied it for a large part of my life. I said, sleep's overrated. I don't need it. I'll sleep later. And it ended up costing me my thyroid gland, and I was never really the best that I could be. Now, if you're great now, if you think, wow, I'm really great, I don't need sleep, imagine how great you could be if you got sleep. If you're great now on 4 hours of sleep a night, how great could you be if you got 7 hours of sleep in a night? So the takeoff question is, how can I improve the amount and quality of my sleep? Now that goes both directions with the amount of sleep. You can have too much. If you're sleeping too much, it actually turns you into more of a slug, and it's harder to get yourself going. It's harder to generate the energy you need. So you got to find the right amount. Just a little tip, Center for Disease Control says the right amount of sleep for a teenager to get is 9 hours and 15 minutes every night. That's ideal. So if you can shoot for that and get that, that's going to help you be your best. 9 hours and 15 minutes a night. There's your challenge. If you can't get to it, that's great. But how can you improve the amount and the quality of your sleep? Now, as far as the quality goes, are you trying to sleep with your phone right next to your bed? Are you trying to sleep with your phone in your bed? Are you trying to sleep where you have the TV on and it's putting you to sleep? Because studies show that the light generated by those things actually interferes with your brain's ability to get quality sleep. And you can do a research for this on your own. What can you do to improve the quality of your sleep? So that's what we're after. Improve the amount, improve the quality of your sleep. The second area of generating greater energy in your life is, how can I eat and hydrate to be my best now and in the future? Because face it, what we eat now doesn't necessarily hurt us. If our arteries clogged up and we died every time we had a Big Mac, no one would ever eat a Big Mac. But it doesn't necessarily hurt you right now, but it does in the long run. And so you have to think in terms of eating to generate energy now and eating to generate better energy in the future. So take really good account of, what are you eating, what are you fueling up with? Some of you know that I'm a runner, and if I don't take care of my meals yesterday, I'm not going to have a great run tomorrow. I have to be thinking about eating on a 48 to 72 hour in advance cycle. If I have a really long run or a fast run, I need to eat well, not the night before, 2 nights before, 3 nights before, so I can have the energy available when I need to generate it for my race or generate it for my run. Okay. Hydration is really important in that as well. Drink enough water. What's enough water for you? Well, they say take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's the number of ounces. So I have to take in about 90 to 100 ounces of water every day. That's the goal if I'm trying to hydrate well. Are you hydrating well with water? Soda doesn't count. Monster energy drinks don't count. The other ways that coffee doesn't count. Hot cocoa doesn't count. None of those things that we drink, those don't count. It's got to be water. So take more water in. Okay? Eat well, drink well. It's going to help you generate more energy that you need to be your best. The third area that I want you to really focus in on is exercise. Are you getting the physical exercise you need to really be your best? Now, here's one of the greatest secrets I've ever come across. If you could bottle or put into a pill the effects of exercise on your mental health, it would be the best-selling antidepressant on the market. Exercise is critical for you feeling like you're happy, you feeling like you're vibrant, you feeling like you're your best. So are you getting enough exercise? And the question for the week is, how can I get more quality activity in my week? Okay, and that might just be a simple little thing like, I'm just going to get up and walk around my house a little bit more. That might be going outside and taking in some sun. Maybe it's playing a little bit more. For those of you who are actively exercising and working out, are you recovering at a high level from the exercise you do? Because if you put your body through a lot of stress but you don't recover properly, then that can take away from your energy. So look at the exercise, look at the activity that you're participating in, anything you're doing to try to help get you active, get you moving. This is not on your phone. This is not in front of a TV. Get out, get doing something, because that helps you generate more energy. Listen, that's a ton of information. That's why I wanted you phones off, locked in. I hope you took some great notes. If you took some great notes, bring them and show them to me. Maybe I'll give you 2 or 3 pieces of candy to get you going. But that's the challenge for the week. I hope you've had your phone away. I hope you've been locked in. Now come and find me and tell me what you've learned and how you're going to generate greater energy in your life to be your very best. We love you. We believe in you. We're super proud of you. Keep crushing it, aviators. We'll see you next week. All right. I always have to do something stupid to loosen myself up. Yay. And then you can add this to the outtakes for Dax, and he'll be really happy. And
he's actually going to edit it. He told me to send it to him, and I was like, okay.
Hi, Dax. Hope you're bored
Miss you.
and not sick. We miss having you. You add value and light to our school, so come back.
Dax is quarantined?
Get tested and come back. All right. Ready to roll?
Yep.